Hello, I'm Marilyn Jones Gould, and I'm here with James Metzger, one of the most prominent businessmen in the insurance profession today. Jim's company, the Whitmore Group, is in fact the largest provider of funeral service insurance in the Northeast. Jim, I know that your success in business has inspired you to give back to the community. Can you tell me what causes are important to you?
Well, most recently, Marilyn, I've been intimately involved with my alma mater, Hofstra University, as well as the Funeral Service Foundation, an entity which promotes and enhances the image of the funeral home owner and funeral service professional.
Tell me, what compelled you to make these contributions? Did you learn something special when you participated in the athletic program at Hofstra?
I did. I learned about teamwork, about sportsmanship, and competition. I was able to compete at the highest level in the sport of lacrosse.
I see you donated the funds to build the Royal Sombrado locker room. What was that about?
The Royal Sombrado locker room, in addition to providing one of the finest state-of-the-art facilities to the team, also allowed me to honor my former teammate, Vincent Sombrado, who went on to become one of the game's great players.
The Hallway Traditions program at Hofstra displays the history of the university's men and women's lacrosse team. It must have been very rewarding to you to have established that program for the school.
It's been rewarding on many levels. First, my former high school football and lacrosse coach, Louis DeBlasi, Hofstra class of '61, who I might add was recently inducted into the Hofstra Hall of Fame with the 1959 undefeated football team, was the brainchild behind the Hallways Traditions Project. It was his wish to have a picture of every player and every team in the history of Hofstra football and lacrosse. This was a way that we could acknowledge, even distinguish, every player, not just the stars, not just the All-Americans, but every player.
During your time at Hofstra, who had the most impact on you? What values did they impart that helped you understand the importance of giving back to the community?
I would say that two professors in particular, Professor D'Incenzo has recently celebrated 50 years at Hofstra University. He was the most passionate, the most charismatic professor that I had while I was at Hofstra. He taught about community service. He encouraged me to give back. Professor Dr. John Tantillo has been an important role model for me, and I think that he too has instilled those same values in me.
Tell me about your experience at the Huntington Boys Club.
I have some of my fondest memories of the Huntington Boys Club. It was a terrific organization which provided an opportunity for boys from ages 6 through 13 to compete in organized football, to experience competition and sportsmanship, which really helped us prior to our experiences at junior high school and high school.
Do you have any mentors that have motivated you towards success?
Well, any mentor list would have to start with Richard Ferrucci, who gave me my start in the insurance industry. Richard Ferrucci was the greatest salesman I met in my life. I've met no better, and I've met a lot. Dr. John Tantillo, Marketing Department of America, former marketing professor of mine at Hofstra University, has had an enormous impact on my career. Third, Harry Pontone, former president of Milso Industries. Harry Pontone, an extraordinary salesman, passionate man. And most recently, retired Army colonel, prominent Garden City attorney, former Hofstra lacrosse player, E. David Woysick. David has been instrumental in my involvement with both Hofstra University and Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Long Island.
What have you learned from your involvement with local organizations? Are there any people whom you've helped that stand out in your experience?
I've recently been named to the board of directors of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Long Island. This is a national organization which has helped so many young people that need mentoring, that need guidance, I've seen thousands and thousands of children and young people who have been assisted in so many ways by this great organization.
You have made significant contributions of time and money to the Funeral Service Foundation. Why did you get involved, and what are you most proud of?
It's an opportunity for me to give back to the industry that has given me so much. The funeral industry has really been the cornerstone of the Whitmore Group, has served as the foundation upon which I've built my business. The Funeral Service Foundation is a way for me to give back to that industry that has given so much to me. I was motivated to become involved when I heard the mission of the Funeral Service Foundation is to enhance the image of the funeral home owner, the funeral service profession. This was a great opportunity for me to help build the image of the funeral home owner and the funeral service professional.
What draws you to the funeral profession so strongly?
Well, we've been serving the funeral industry for over 25 years. We've built tremendous market share in the New York metropolitan area. We've developed so many relationships with so many funeral professionals. It's been richly rewarding. The retention has been outstanding. I have to admire the loyalty among funeral homeowners. The very nature of the funeral business is to be loyal. Community-based business, quintessential community-based businesses. We try to treat the funeral home owner the way the funeral home owners treat their communities. It's worked out wonderfully for the Whitmore Group.